so the first question is, what is Gradle? So Gradle is also a build automation tool. Okay, so there are so many build automation tools which we have. We have Ant also, MS Build also, and earlier Makefiles, which used to use it in legacy projects and all. So Gradle is also. So Gradle is one of the latest one actually. Okay. Now this is written in Java. That's of course it's written in Java, but but for all for all languages. So all languages, when I say that it's a conditional again, Java is supported, C++ supported, Python is supported, Scala is supported, Groovy is supported. So these are the language which is supported. Now the beauty of the Gradle is, Gradle has declarative concept also. Declarative, mm, spelling mistake, declare, declarative concept also, and procedural concept also. So what is the meaning of declarative and procedural? So declarative means here the logic you can decide your own, and procedural means you just need to follow the process and tool will automate all those things. So Maven is a procedural actually. Okay, so here there you saw that we didn't have to didn't have to write even one line of code for it. Okay, but Gradle is both declarative and procedural, both actually. Okay, so that means you can write a Gradle in a both way. So the first thing is like, I'll show you the declarative method, and then I'll show you the procedural method in Gradle. So first thing, how do we get started? So because I'm teaching a declarative method, that means you need to write each and every lines for it. So for that, I will go to workspace, and here under the Gradle, here I'll create one directory, and that I will name it Sunday. Okay. Here this Sunday. So now you have to write then one file which is called build.gradle. This is the file. So file has to be build.gradle. This is the file. Okay. Now in this you have to write all this code, whatever you want to write it. So this is the file which is to be stored. In Maven it was a pom.xml. You saw that, which was generating automatically, but here as I said, you can write line by line and you can write all these things. So how do we get started? So let me show you some tutorials for it. Gradle. So I'm just checking. Okay, leave it. So here, let me copy from this build of Gradle and some other files. So here, if you see that, you copy this and here. So how do you write? So here, Gradle, you have a task concept. Okay, Gradle, what you have is a task concept. So let me copy this one, only one part of it, just for time being. Okay, so here what you are doing, this is the Gradle. So task, this is the task one. Okay, name of the task is hello, and here this is the task description, and each task, which is a hello task, you have a minimum of 2 action: do last and do first. Okay, so do last, anything which you write inside a do last, it will execute last, and here whatever you write in do first, it will execute first. So this is a skeleton of task. Okay, if you want to correlate this one with Maven, it's you can say it's like your goal actually, which you are writing manually, because you have to write declarative. You have to decide what logic you wanted. So this is the one task you wrote, and like that you can write a more tasks. So now the question is just a hello world program sort of it. So the question is, how can I run this task? That is important. So for that you have to install the first of all JDK version, which is because JDK is required, and after that you have to install the Gradle. So installation again is the same thing: download, extract, set in the path. So from where you will download? So download Gradle from here. So you can download for Windows, Linux, whatever it is. This is so here you can download binaries. So what I've done is just like similar way. Everything I want to install at a tools location. So here I downloaded. Here it is. See that. So this is the one. So Java installed, Java home is set. Now Gradle downloaded and extracted. Now this location I'm going to set in the environment variable. So if you see that here environment variable and path edit, see it somewhere. Here it is. Okay, so same way it's very simple installation. So you install the Gradle. Now after installing the Gradle, how do we verify the Gradle is loading or not? So go to the project, your own project, which is under this directory, and command line, go to the command line and type Gradle. If Gradle is installed, you will see something like this message which you had to get it actually. So are you comfortable so far, all of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so just wait for it. It's still coming. It's taking too much time actually. Okay, so this is the way. Now what to do? So now you decide what, because see here Gradle I've been repeating. It's a declarative, so you define the logic. So how do you write? So let's start with this. So every Gradle build.gradle programs you have it, you have to write a task. So this is the one task which I have it, and then we'll have a more task here. Okay, so I'll just run one task first. The demo, see here, this is something which is starting the daemon. It takes some time to start the daemon. It's taking little time. So once it's taken the time, after that it will not take time. First time only, take some time to start the daemon. Okay, so you can cancel also, that's installation done. So okay, so let's do that. So here what to do? So how do you start it? So there's one command which is called Gradle tasks. So when you run this command, you will get to know all the tasks mentioned here, and then all the tasks which is given by Gradle. So just I run the Gradle task, and now I should see all the tasks which is given by Gradle default. So in Maven we call it a goal, but here we call it a task. That's a concept. So let's wait for it. It's almost done. Done. So here you see that these are all the built-in tasks. Okay, you need to read about each and every task actually. So if I look at my task, the name of the task is hello, which is printing just some hello world, something like that. So it's not displayed. So what to do? So there is one option which is called all. So here if I say -all, then I should get all of my task, including the task which is mine build.gradle. So let's wait for it. See, here you have a my task hello. Okay, so now how do we execute this task? This one. So here, just type Gradle hello. This is something like this. Just like that, you were typing the goal name, right? Same way you have to put the task here. So hello, and now it should print me. First, it should print me. This is the first project because it's a part of do first, and this is the print line. This is the do last. So see here, this is the first. This is the do last. So now the question, if you are asking to your mind, how do we store the Gradle code? Build.gradle. How do you run it? This is the way you can run it. It's a task concept. Are you comfortable, all of you?
Yeah, right.
Okay, now because it's a declarative approach you are applying, so you decide what you want. So you can whatever you can do whatever you want. So some example you want to copy. So see, I'll just put it in the Google Gradle task copy. So copy tasks are there which you can use it here. This is the copy task. So like that, if you see that here, there's so many tasks are there: delete task, copy task, code knock, check style task, and see here some of the jar packaging task, PMD charts, executable X setting, Java doc task. You see here tarball task, test task, upload task, zip task. So many tasks you have it. So let's say you want to copy something. So what you want? So let me copy something which is here. I'm copying the task. So there's another task, a copy doc tasks, and type each copy, and here copying from A to B. So you should be having something in A, right? So here I have a A directory, and inside that you should be having some files, something like some test file. So you want to copy from one location to another location. So how do you do that? So this is the way. Okay, now if you want to study a little bit of more task, here you have a documentation. This is the examples you see here, and this is the different coding way and all to use it. So here run this task all, save the code, and I did it actually. And you see here, this is the copy task here, copy docs, sorry. So now I'll run this copy task docs, copy docs. And so now those tasks will be there, will be done. And you see that it's got executed. Can we see that in the, see here, A it was there, I created manually, B you have it. So this is the way you can write a multiple task. So you can task, let's say delete a task, you can also do that. So now after you want to delete the task. So here, what you want, delete A and B, everything. You want to delete A and B, everything. So you can do this, copy this.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.